talk to this guy. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. 3 in a row. You wanna go for 4? No. Okay, sorry about that. Well, now, aren't you awfully suspicious? The wallflowers for Galaxy Team of folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Damn, rude. Who are you? I've never seen anyone dressed like you are. What if you were attacked by a Pokemon? You'd be minced meat in those filthy clothes. If the guard let you through, you must have ties with somebody in the village. Perhaps you've met Professor Laventon. He's a scholar from a faraway place. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, though it makes me a bit worried for him. I suppose I'm hardly one to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon move called Thunder Shock not long ago and had to take to my bed. Okay. But the professor, well, I do wonder how long he'll last. Unfortunately, it's just as Akari says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Professor. But everything will be quite alright now. Victor here has agreed to help us with the Pokédex. Excuse me, you plan to appoint him to the Survey Corps? You can't just slap a badge on whoever you like without Captain Celine's permission. I'll allow it. Captain Celine. Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I am the captain of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Celine. Professor Laverton has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control, and now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be 15 or so. 32, but okay. Quite old enough to work for your keep. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Ho ho! Most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter, the rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Bene, old chum. The usual potato mochi? It's pronounced mochi. If you please, but make it for 3 of today. Wonderful stuff, Benny. I'm much obliged. Your potato mochi never fails to please. Professor Laverton, where exactly did you meet our visitor here? Well, you know, of that great hole in the sky, the one people call the space-time rift. Our new friend fell right out of it. You can't be serious. Look at your face. Come now, I am a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with that. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. That there are in the grass, in the forest, by water, or wherever they like. Our job as the Survey Corps is to research them and find out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Pickerton will come in. He successfully caught 3 Pokemon 3 of them in quick order, you understand? Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. 3, we have a hard enough time catching even one. When wild Pokemon come with after us. Oh well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well, and it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of Potato Moki. You know, the slow progress on that Pokédex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress like eating soon enough. Now have your fill, Perkerton, and think if you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about me again. The team provides for all its members' needs, even if 10 members fell out of the sky. That was quite delicious indeed. Yes, the food was lovely, but more importantly, you do remember that Picton has a trial to pass to join the Survey Corps, don't you? Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Pickerton's skills. Let's hope it is not misplaced. Pickerton, was it? For tonight, at least we will provide you with a place to keep sleep. You may use our quarters there. Oh, our quarters. Get my own house. But if you fail to pass the trial, we put to you tomorrow. You must move on. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate and perhaps your death in the wilds. Captain Celine's somewhat like Hisuyi in that they're both quite harsh. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turn in for the night, eh? It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both a good night. Yes, good night. A rift in the sky, people falling from it. The world is full of mysteries. Let's go! Let's get into bed. Survey tips contain all sorts of... Okay, first up. Handy tips for that member tip. Yeah. Diligent record keeping will save you from such a fate. Oh, I want to turn off autosave. I might want to turn down the music a bit too. Up. Okay, settings. Okay, fast is good. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Autosave disabled. Background music. Let's go to 4. Sound effects is good. Because the shinies that you get. Pokemon cries is not very important to me. Let's go to 4. Just between the loudest and quietest sounds to make it easier to... Yeah, that's good. Save. Okay, sure. I'm gonna make sure it's saved. Disable. Okay. Manual save is always better. 5 principles of behavior, courtesy to others. Superiors are owed you your respect. Okay, I'm gonna sneeze again. I'm gonna sneeze again. No. Okay. Superiors are owed your respect. Likes and dislikes are a luxury ill afforded. Those who are weaker must be helped. Difficulties must be faced head on. Rest until tomorrow? Yes. Oh. Alright. Cutscene. The next day. Good morning, Pickerton. Are you up? Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? Today's the day of your trial, so let's give it our all. Let's go. What lovely weather we've got. I hope you had a nice sleep, even if this island is strange and new to you. Let's get to headquarters. Captain Celine is waiting. Let's go, vámonos. Vámonos. The survey's core officers are here on the first floor. Don't give up. Keep those eyes open. The wild Pokemon, they are everywhere, attacking from all sides. I sent out my partner Pokemon, but against the whole pack, outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield, but the medical corps will put you to rights. That man's with the survey corps, security corps, and even with his own partner, he took a beating from wild Pokemon. Without partner Pokemon of your own, you might find this trial particularly trying. Captain Celine, Pickerton is here. You may enter. Let us get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon: Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Catching 3 Pokemon from the start, no one in the Galaxy team has ever managed that. Did that stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for him. If the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be an asset to our cause. I will lend you one of our survey corps satchels to carry whatever you may need in the field. Nice. That satchel doesn't exactly match your mode of dress. Akari? I'll expect you to step in if anything goes awry. Nothing's gonna go awry. We're good. Press Y while consulting the map, or in your arc you can check the tasks you have waiting. There are 2 types missions. 2 types: missions and requests. Missions must be completed to progress in your adventure, while requests are optional and given by people you meet. Parting Pickerton, come with me a moment. Oh, you're gonna give me a Pokemon! Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. Is something the matter, Professor Leverton? In order to complete our Pokédex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, Bickerton absolutely must pass this trial. And as a professor of Pokemon, I've got just a ticket to help accomplish that. Go on, Bickerton. Pick the Pokemon that strikes you. Your fancy. It's gonna be Cyndaquil. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Well, my boy, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? It's gonna be Cyndaquil. Do you want Cyndaquil as your first partner? Yes. And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach for me will now be yours to keep. Good show. I've tucked the Cyndaquil back inside its Pokeball for you, so take it, it's yours. You received Cyndaquil. A word of advice, my boy, pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain a Pokemon and when you're out in the field. Cuckoo! Push! They look as if they're cheering on their friend Cyndaquil. Or perhaps they're jealous that it gets to help you with your trial. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when Pickerton fell out of the sky. After all. Oh, well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now. By the by, what species has Captain Celine charged you with catching? Well, that's smashing. All three of those species can be found in the Obsidian Field lands. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial then. Bitch, oh, I just realized she didn't give me Pokeballs to catch them with. He did. That's bullshit. These Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work a treat as you've already seen. You'll have this trial cleared in no time. I guess you're finally ready. You'll have to leave the village for your trial, turn left after you exit headquarters, then head for the gate. Vámonos. Let's go. Oh, what a curious getup you have there. I can already tell you're quite the character. I'm Volo of the Ginkgo Guild, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisuyu. Hisuyu? I've heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? Now that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, and you've a Pokemon. You're certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd and novel is key to any good merchant's success. So what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokemon stand up to one another in battle? Oh, sounds good. I like you better and better. What a delightful fight. I've also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. Though I hope you'll lose if your Pokemon's HP reaches your